One of the coolest airlines out there is JetBlue Airways. You fly with JetBlue, your experience tends to be amazing. However, that's not reflected in the stock price. As you can see, the stock is down uh, roughly 60% from the recent highs established back in 2021. Now, we had this monthly buy level, which worked out once, and it caused a reaction the next time it came in back into that zone. But this leg down was due to a holdup of their merger buyout of Spirit. Now, if we go down to the weekly chart, I was anticipating price retesting what was support, which is now resistance. However, price spiked up on a day where the Dow was down 500 points. Why? Well, let's get into it. Activist investor Carl Icahn has amassed a 10% stake in JetBlue, and other investors are joining him on board. As a result, shares popped roughly 20%. Now, JetBlue has been flying through headwinds as of late in 2022. The airline won a bidding war for Spirit Airlines, but that deal was blocked due to antitrust concerns earlier this year. The airlines are appealing, but in the meantime, JetBlue also sacrificed an important alliance with American Airlines in hopes of getting the Spirit deal accomplished. Now, on the filing, Icahn said he believes the shares are undervalued and represent an attractive investment opportunity, saying that he has had and intends to continue to have discussions with management and directors about possible board representation. Now, Icahn has a long history of airline investments, though not all have been successful. He was famously involved for years with Trans World Airlines, which fell into bankruptcy in '92. It was eventually sold to American a decade later. Again, shares of JetBlue are nearly 70% below their highs from just a few years ago. By that measure, Icahn is almost certainly right that the stock is undervalued. Icahn might have a playbook to bring JetBlue back, but until we hear more details about what he plans or where the airlines might go from here, caution is advised. Now, I agree. I mean, the airlines are very capital intensive, and they can't really win. If you're going into recession, oil drops, less demand. When the economy's good, oil is probably going to move higher. That's a huge cost for the airlines, and so it eats into their profits. So, nevertheless, if prices are going to go higher from here, it needs to break to the upside this range-bound price action. All right, so I mentioned the gap higher or the move higher. Today we had a gap and go. And so I'm going to take off the monthly zone again. And this gap higher takes out recent highs. So we're going to make that a daily buyer's level. Not the best formation, but nevertheless, it is a level of interest. Again, where can price go in the near term? Look for it to retest this leg down at roughly $9.50. What's also important to note, the price is now above all the moving averages. These moving averages are turning. They're going to serve as dynamic support. So I anticipate price moving higher, at least in the short term. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.